Hey guys, it's Dane with DynastyBreaks.com. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and please leave a comment on this video. It's going to be a very fun break. 80 autographs coming up in Leaf Valiant football. This is case number 2, 8 boxes, and again, every box 10 autos plus a 1-of-1 slabbed pre-production proof. We're doing NFL teams in this. I'll explain how this works, but let's read off your teams. Raymond, Bears, Nick. Nick tied a record in this break. He has 21 spots. So thank you, Nick, for getting in here so much. Nick with the Chargers, Ravens, Panthers. Michael K, Falcons. Derek had a little lamb, and it was a Cleveland Brown. Nick with the Texans. Andrew, Bucks. Nick, Lions, Chiefs, Raiders, Vikings, Jets, Colts, Seahawks, Broncos. Thomas with the Rams. Nick with the Niners. Daniel, Titans. Ryan making a pot of stew with the Commanders. Brian working on his lats with the Bills. Nick, Patriots, Eagles. James in his creepy white van with the Saints. Nick with the Cowboys, Jags, Giants, Cardinals, Bengals, Packers. And then James with the Steelers and the Dolphins. We are going to look up a lot of these players. We will assign the player to the NFL team they are with per our terms. And if we pull any college players, I'm going to stack those up to the side. In the order we pull them out, what we will do first is we will fill up any hitless spots with one autograph right off the top of the stack. Once everybody's got an auto, then we're going to take the remaining college cards, NIL cards, randomize those to everybody. This break does take a little bit longer to do, but it's fun. We love it. We have one more case of this next Monday. It is listed on the website. So if you want to get into Valiant, it's like $60 for 80 autos. It's good value. Our last case next Monday. That's all we got, kids. Just came in today. That's all we got. All right. There's a screenshot right there. That was it. I prefer BGS for looks too. A lot of my PCs, Beckett, they hold some value. I mean, if you get a BGS 10, it does for sure. I think PSA might grade a little tougher. And they've just been around longer. It's mainly what it is. All right. We've got Tanner McKee. Oh, golly gee. I know this is NIL. We will. I'll set this to the side if I don't need to look it up. 18 and 20 Stanford quarterbacks. That'll be at the very top of our NIL stack. We've got Trayshawn Holden. I'm going to throw a flag. Trayshawn's Holden. 20 of 20. See where he's at. Good news is I can look these up pretty quick. Looked them up before. Plays for the Oregon Ducks. NIL. Troy, don't call me Benjamin Franklin. My favorite design from this product is the take it to the house with the little referee man, turn around backwards, doing his little thing. Troy Franklin, 14 of 15.
Turned around backwards.
Wide receiver for Oregon. 3 NIL in a row to start us out. Oh, this will work. Cracked ice taking it to the house with the little referee man. Tyler Algier going to go to the Falcons. Hot Atlanta, that is a 6 of 15. Nice rookie running back. I get it, George. I'm highlighting. Michael K with the Falcons. Cracked ice. Bit of a rainbow design. Rising stock, Tyler Van Dyke. Used to act with Mary Tyler Moore back in like the 50s, 60s. 7 of 30, Tyler Van Dyke. Should be NIL as well. Should be a very loud taping sound. Tyler Van Dyke is a quarterback for the U. You know where that is, George? The U?
Miami.
Nice. I like it. Xavier Hutchinson, George knows about the U. Xavier Hutchinson, 17 of 20. Got to keep you on your toes, George.
Thanks.
Iowa State Cyclone. We are going NIL on box 1 again. All right, this is Malachi Nelson. Malachi Nelson NIL as well. Number to 20. I never get a 10 either from Beckett. How many PSA 10 Beckett's? I mean, I have some Beckett 10s, but not very many. I have some PSA 10s too. Evan Stewart. Actually, I may only have like 2 Beckett 10s. Evan Stewart. 5 of 5. No relation to Jimmy Stewart. I don't think.
How about Martha Stewart?
Yes, he is related to Martha Stewart. He plays for the Aggies, A&M. NIL. Caleb Williams, very nice. Won the Heisman Trophy, I do believe. Cracked ice. All-American. The NIL train keeps going. 5 of 20. And this is NIL as well. So an Ohio State running back. Prismatic Gold. Travion Henderson. 1 of 1. All these are 1 of 1s. The cards are proofs. They're like an example card. They don't have the back on them yet. Sort of a design example. Kind of cool that they've included those. So how many cards did we have?
1.
1 card out of the first 10 went to an NFL team.
And if you folks would, while Dane is opening this next box, we'd love it if you'd give us a thumbs up. If you're on a phone, you'll have to back out of chat for just a minute, hit the thumbs up, bring chat back up.
Hey, Carly, I'm usually a Beckett guy. That's vintage. I go to the SGC website. It's like $24 a card. You'll get it back very quick. I would do that for vintage. I love Beckett. I'm a Beckett guy through and through, but SGC's really got me on vintage now for the price. You can't beat it.
Davey Dane's going to have a good answer for that one.
And it's going to hold its value with SGC being vintage as well. All right, we got Jalen Tolbert. It's going to be Dallas Cowboys unless he's made a change. I'm going to look him up. 5 of 15. Jalen Tolbert. Didn't get to see much of him last year with Dallas. Don't know what happened there. Cowboys, it is. Dallas Cowboys. That is going to be Nick. I can't believe Nick got an auto. Just kidding. And cracked ice. Do what?
Davey says, is there any value in collecting 9s? And I know you have an opinion on that.
Absolutely. 9's a good grade. 9 is definitely a good grade in most cards. In vintage, 9 is a huge grade because most of them are messed up. John Mechie, this is going to go to the Texans. Taking it to the house. Cracked ice, number to 10. Houston and Nick. There you go, Nick. We have a Zamir White for the Raiders. Las Vegas. You're going to get a way better price on a 9. Could look at it that way. 8 of 10. Raiders and Nick.
Zamir White, Raiders.
Raiders. Can't believe you got any cards, Nick. Cracked ice. It is my guy. This guy's a beast. Jahan Dotson. Going to go to the Commanders. We did not get any of his autos in case 1. There you go, Washington and Ryan. Very nice one. 7 of 15. Commanders it is. All right, get some NFL guys in this box. Emeka Egbuka. Believe this is going to be NIL, and I just sneezed. Kazoom tight. Emeka Egbuka. Just like with, I can't say that. I can't repeat that hassle. But a 9's pretty good there too, right? All right. Emeka Egbuka.
Yeah, the 9's still going to add value to the card.
Yeah, I would say a 9 would be more valuable than a raw card. In most cases. All right, that's NIL. Next up, Isaiah Spiller, Chargers. This one's spilling over to the Chargers. Purple parallel, number to 15. Chargers and Nick. Taking it to the house. Kennedy Brooks, going to go to the Eagles. Eagles running back. 6 of 20. Fly, Eagles fly. Nick? What do I think of CSG? I've never submitted to CSG. I know they are the company that when you buy a card on eBay that's over $250, they're the one that authenticate it and put it in a little neat packaging. They handle all that for eBay. The slabs look okay. I've just never gone that route. I'm just not used to it, so I don't really have an opinion on CSG. Kyron Williams. Kyron Williams going to go to the Rams. 30 for 30. Little ESPN numbering there. Los Angeles and Thomas. The Tank Engine. Rookie of the Year. Let's get a boom. Actually, let me move this over. Card's kind of in there sideways. Garrett Wilson. Jets. Here, I'll turn it for you so it's straight. There we go. Garrett Wilson, Rising Stock. You ever had Rising Stock, George?
Sure.
8 of 10. I hope so. You were a financial advisor. And Tanner McKee, once again, 2 Tanner McKees. Could be better than 1. Not really sure on that. Crystal. That is a black crystal parallel. So the cracked ice on Leaf is called Crystal. It's official. 1 of 1. This is going to be the NIL stack. Good luck on that. 2 slab cards already in our NIL stack. Oh, I've seen the cases, Ryan. I see them at card shows all the time. My complaint is it's harder to comp them because people don't go to CSG as much. So it's harder to find sales data. You know? So that's what's tough about it for me. Oh, Jamal Williams to the Saints. That's interesting. I hate to tell you this. That's going to take away a lot of touchdowns from Alvin Kamara because when they're on the goal line, Jamal Williams is getting the ball. All right, we've got Keelan Robinson. Keelan Robinson. 5 of 5. Don't call me Corin Robinson. Kansas Jayhawks wide receiver. NIL. We got Rocco Becht. Looks like he has big ears. Rocco Becht.
Looks excited.
2 of 15. See where he's at. I think he might be NFL. Could be wrong. Is that Anthony Becht's son, maybe? Iowa State quarterback, actually. He could be Anthony Becht's son. NIL. Taking it to the house, referee man, Jaden Reed. Referee's getting the worst of it right there. Jaden Reed. 6 of 20. He is a good man. Michigan State. Spartans NIL. This guy was a Pro Bowler and he was a rookie all at the same time. And he's got a cheetah rug behind him here. The cheetah parallel. One of George's favorites. Kyle Hamilton going to go to the Ravens. Nevermore. 4 of 5. Baltimore. Nice one. There you go. Ravens. Yeah, it probably is. Yes, DeAndre's fantasy style. Although they signed David Montgomery, that's not good. Romeo Dobbs, going to go to the Packers. Orange parallel, 24-25. Romeo. Insert Carly emoji. Nicholas on that one.
Packers.
I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry. The tape. What did you say?
Packers.
Oh, yeah, Packers. Green Bay. Travis Dye. Catching a... he's actually catching the Leaf logo. Kind of weird. They weren't throwing him the ball, so he's catching the Leaf logo. 4 of 40. Travis Dye. Don't call me Jermaine. USC Trojans. NIL. Yeah, it is. All my clothes are cheetah print, too. I just don't wear them here. That is Xavier Worthy. Don't call me James Worthy. He looks like he's flying. Xavier Worthy. I'm a big fan of Khalil Herbert, by the way. He's a good player. I think that's why it was easy to let David Montgomery go. Receiver for the Longhorns. The NIL stack keeps growing. Breece Hall, boom, for the Jets. Just on time there. What is that? Some sort of piece of plastic in there with it, guys. We're going to leave that alone. I don't want to... Actually, I'm going to try to get that. I lied. Hey, I got it. What is that? Get out of here. Get out of here. You bother me. 4-4. They're finally coming to get you, George. Second hit for the Jets, and you know what, kids? That is the first team to double up. All right. All right, George, I know you need about 4 minutes warning. It's boom time. Kenneth Pickett strikes again. Got one in Prism earlier, getting one in Valiant. Green crystal, if you will. That's not bad. On the Brady, that's all right. Steelers could be the most desirable team here. That's James in his van down by the river. And we've got Brian Robinson, rising stock. Love the look of this card. There you go, Commanders, the 1/1 slab. Lay on the floor, George. George, run. Brian Robinson. There you go, Commanders. Second hit. Commanders and Jets, only two teams with multiple hits.
Why am I running?
I'm a running.
Oh, I got you.
I knew you'd get there.
I'm going to try to go the rest of my life without getting arrested.
That won't be hard. Right?
I shouldn't be.
Aiden O'Connell. Looks weird with that little line right there. Aiden O'Connell, just saying. 14-20. Aiden O'Connell, a fine lad. Are you gonna take it? That's gonna be college. Purdue Boilermakers. He has a really cool mustache, by the way. We've got Zay Flowers bringing April showers. Bring Zay Flowers. 7 of 7. Zay Flowers, NIL. Boston College.
I hope not, Carly.
It's going to be awesome. He's going to be wearing a tank top, Carly. Brian Robinson again, Commanders. Crystal Green. Third hit for Washington, leading the way. He's going to wear his tank top that he hadn't washed in a while.
Wear his tank top he doesn't own.
You don't have a tank top?
No.
Devontae Price. Pat McAfee will give you one. Devontae Price, blue crystal, 5 of 7. Gotta look him up. I do not remember Devontae Price. He is a free agent. He did play for the Colts. He was with the Colts, so that's where it's going, Nick. Indianapolis. And we've got Jerome Ford that's going to go to Cleveland. There you go, Brownies, taking it to the house. 1 of 5, very low numbered. It's red. Cleveland, Derek had a little lamb. Adam and I had dinner with a cop on Saturday. Oh, were you in for questioning? What'd you guys do? Jerry and Ely. Jerry and Ely, 3 of 5. I don't want to get in trouble talking with you, Carla. I don't want to be an accomplice. Jerry and Ely is going to go to the Chiefs, Kansas City. Kansas City Chiefs are Nick. All right, we've got Ty Simpson. Ty Simpson orange. I like the look of that card. 16 of 25. Ty Simpson. Football player for the Crimson Tide of Alabama. NIL. We've got Tyler Goodson. I believe a quarterback. No, we have 3 couples met for dinner. We have a friend that's a local cop. Sounds suspicious to me. How about you, George?
Nope.
Tyler Goodson is a Green Bay Packer. And he's actually a running back, so I was wrong there. Green Bay. Second hit for Nick. Redemption. Olave. Chris Olave. Boom. Saints. James V.A.N., who also got the Kenny Pickett earlier, has the Steelers as well. There you go, James. It could be any Olave card from this set, and it could be numbered to anything. It could be the 101. They do not tell you on the redemption what parallel you're getting, which I think is kind of cool. Oh, this is probably my favorite looking 1-of-1 proof. Malachi Nelson, and it's got that, I hate to use the term superfractor, but give kudos to Topps. This has that superfractor look. Gold vinyl if you're talking Panini. This is called a Super Prismatic Gold Circle. Leaf went with the 84-word version of Superfractor Malachi Nelson. There you go. 1-of-1. I think Malachi is going to be NIL. And that is a very desirable card to get. So somebody's going to be happy with that. Quarterback looks like USC. So we have 3 slabs in our NIL pile. We're halfway there, guys. Halfway there. We are good at getting Olave, man. In any break. Miles Sanders to the Panthers. Ooh. So does Gainwell get the job, or do they go nuts and do they try to get Austin Eckler? Those Eagles. Interesting. All right, Quinn Ewers, NIL. Texas quarterback, Longhorns. 5/30. You have a friend, Carly? Why are you friends with all these cops, Carly? As if I don't know. You don't even have to answer that. I already know. Sauce Gardner. Boom, Jets. Again, a little off kilter here. I'll correct that. There you go. That's what I'm here for. 10 of 10. The sauce. Jets and Commanders, each with 3 hits. Slade Bolden. I'm going to say he's a Raven, but I'm not 100% sure. Slade Bolden, 4 of 7, but I'll tell you shortly. Slade Bolden is a Raven. Baltimore Ravens. And that is going to be the second hit for Nick and the Ravens. Black Crystal, that is a Donnie Mitchell. A Donnie Mitchell. How many thumbs ups do we have?
49.
That is not enough. It's just not enough.
I understand.
I think I spelled this wrong.
Adonai.
Longhorns. Previously played for Georgia. NIL. Oh, I love the die cuts. Congratulations to whoever ends up getting this. This is an NIL card. Quinn Ewers Honor Guard die cut. Very cool. Green parallel. I think these are 1 per case. 23 of 30. Very desirable cards in the stack over here. All right, Malik Cunningham next up. He's going to be the Louisville quarterback, I think. NIL, 7 of 15. You married into the cop friends. Is that like a dowry? Is that what you call a dowry?
No.
Did you and Debbie have a dowry? Did you get like cattle? Was there cattle involved when you got married? Or land?
Mud.
Mud? Somebody gave like clumps of mud.
Yeah.
Sam Heward of the famous quarterback lineage, Hewards. A lot of Hewards out there, 19 of 20 NIL. Thank you, Duncan. What a guy. Duncan giving us a thumbs up. Let's give a hand for everyone that's given us a thumbs up so far. All right, Ty Freifogel. He got made fun of a lot. Ty Freifogel, red, going to be numbered 4 of 4. Let me look up old Ty. He is a football player for the Kansas City Chiefs. He was with the Cowboys, but now he's a Chief. So, or he was most recently, Nicholas, with that one. Jahmyr Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs, redemption. I'm going to look him up, see where this one goes. Jahmyr Gibbs. Running back for Georgia. Now he's now he's with Alabama, so that's going to be NIL. 1 of 1, Abram Smith. And I really love the green color here. It kind of matches the uniform. Abram Smith. What do you know, Jimmo? Carly, you didn't get a like in until number 28. I thought you'd be like one of the first ones. What was his name?
Abram, A-B-R.
Abram Smith.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Played in the XFL for a little bit. He was with the Saints at one point, so this is going to go to the Saints. New Orleans getting the 101. There you go, James. Nice. We are zooming right along. I am a breaking ninja. I should juggle when I break, too.
And modest.
You know, like balls?
Crazy.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Ryan? Oh, he said NIL. I thought he said hi. I thought you said hi, Ryan. By the time y'all's chat gets to us, we're on the next card already. There's a video delay. FYI. Oh, you're not gonna. You can still go to Chicago, Jim. It's the National, man. It's fun. You don't have to meet Freeze to go to the National. He's secondary. All right, 1 of 1 printing plate auto. This is going to be C.J. Williams. C.J. Williams. Let's look that up. Looks like a blue plate special. USC wide receiver. We are loading up the 1-on-1s in this NIL stack. Abram Smith was the Saints. Is that correct? The slab you just got of Abram Smith?
Yes.
All right. Well, this is going to go to the Saints as well. 27 of 40. Saints, Jets, Commanders. 3 autos each. We've got Alec Pierce. Nice one for the Colts. Love the color match here on his college jersey. Oh, yeah, James. No. Come on in. You're okay. We just, what I meant was walls. I meant walls. Yeah. Colts, second hit. Nick. Take it to the house. David Bell strikes again. David Bell, Cleveland Brownies.
This is Colts. Alec Pierce.
Pierce's Colts.
Okay.
And then we're going to have Browns for David Bell. 2 of 15. Carly, you guys are just you guys should go to the National and quit being weird. You know how many Robin Younts are at the National? You know how many Brewers cards are at the National?
6.
There's like 6 Brewers cards at the National, and they never sell either. All right, we're gonna go with Khalil Shakur. Gonna go to the Bills. Do not think we saw him last time. Buffalo. That is Brian working on his lats. 5 of 20. Only true collectors go to the National, George. True collectors. Oh, $600 worth of photos. You should UPS those to Freeze and be like, dude, come on. Hassan Haskins, this is going to go to the Tennessee Titans and Daniel. Back up to Derrick Henry. Hassan Haskins. Rookie auto. Nice one here. Trayvon Walker, the first pick in the draft. Going to go to the Jaguars. Finally getting a Jags hit. There you go, Nick. I know. It's like the Brewers card haven there. They're like $1 a piece or less. There's also a Brewers fan club that meets there. They all look very sad. I never walk up. They're always crying. I'm afraid they're going to just lose it if I walk up. Matt Corral, pink. It's going to go to the Carolina Panthers. Hang on to his stuff. You never know if old Matt Corral's going to get a shot. I think he is. Sam Darnold has moved on to the 49ers. Matt Corral getting healthy. I don't know. Maybe he gets a shot. Probably not. They're going to draft a quarterback now. But, hey, the Commanders, or excuse me, the other Washington team back in the day drafted RG3. And they said Kirk Cousins was never going to play. How'd that work out? You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
I don't touch you ever.
Thank you. Aiden Hutchinson, I appreciate that, George. Detroit Lions, going to go to Nick, second pick in the draft. That deserves a boom. Nice Hutchinson. Yeah, only true collectors go to the National.
He said don't tell her.
Only true collectors can't drive from Wisconsin to Chicago. All right, we've got Travis Dye. This card has been dyed. Tell me you don't love the look of that. That is a great design. It's like guitar thing going on. It's like an abacus. It's like a stock market report. It's all kinds of stuff. Travis Dye. Let me look him up. I think this is going to be NIL. We've already had one of his cards. USC Trojans, NIL. 1, 2, 3, 4 slabs in our NIL stack, plus a 101 printing plate. You don't even like going to Milwaukee. Wow. We're not in Dallas. We're like 2 hours north of Dallas, but yeah, I'm driving to the National. Of course I'm driving. Road trip, man. Of course I'm driving. Is there another way to go, Jim? Of course I'm driving. All right. The current starting quarterback for the Atlanta Falcons in a crystal pink. Desmond Ridder to go with your Al Jair. Very nice. 2 of 5. Hot Atlanta. Michael K. Red ink. Evan Neal's going to go to the Giants. Green parallel, red ink. I like that. 3 of 40. Going to go to Nick. Giants on the board. Charlie Kolar. He was a Raven. He's an All-American. We know that. Let me check and see if he's still a Raven. 1 of 10. Charlie Kolar. Kolar is still a Raven. Baltimore, 3rd hit. Nick. He cries the whole time. I'll stop by your shop, but then you got to get out of your shop and go to the National. Deal? Shannon will stop by your shop too. Chris Oladukin. Let me see where he's ended up recently. 9 of 20. I want to say it's Kansas City now. Let me see. Chris Oladukin. His last stop was the Chiefs. Kansas City. 3rd hit for Nick. Jaden DeLora. Jaden DeLora. 4 of 10. I'm stumped on Jaden DeLora. Quarterback for Arizona, and that is the college team, Arizona. NIL. You like Newt Bar? All right, we've got Josh Joby. I love this. Here comes the...
Boom.
That's all right. You weren't really authentic on the saying it. You're like, boom.
I did not. I said boom.
You see, it didn't sound like your heart was in it. Josh Joby.
Boom!
Don't do that anymore. That's uncalled for. Philadelphia Eagles. That hurt my ear.
Well, you weren't satisfied with the other booms.
It still wasn't authentic.
I'm sorry. Who is this?
Philadelphia Eagles.
Thank you.
Good night. All right, we've got a Jalen Cropper. You're never going to get me, Cropper. 7 of 30. One of Carly's friends, probably. Jalen Cropper. Wide receiver, Fresno State. That's all right. Adam will go to the National with me. Right, George?
Adam? I can't speak for Adam.
Adam?
I can't speak for
Why'd
Adam.
you do that?
Because I don't. Why would I?
Adam?
Why would I know if Adam's going?
Because we're going to talk about it on our conference call. Spencer Rattler.
I'm not part of the conference call.
You want to be a part?
No.
Adam and I would like you to join in.
It's okay. It's good. Ryan's there.
We'd like to have a special guest. Spencer Rattler, NIL.
Rattler? Like a snake?
Good night. George forgot to take his pills. Drake London. Love the Drake. There you go. Falcons on the redemption. Atlanta. You have an Al Jair. You have a Ritter. You have a Drake London. That'll work. One of the better teams to get. And for the Giants, red ink, red crystal. Perfect match. Evan Neal, 1 of 1. Lars. Giants. New York Football Giants. 1 box left. Someday Jim and Carly are going to be true collectors, George. Someday. No, we're just we're conference call buddies. I think it's actually conference call pals. All right, George Karlaftis, don't like his first name. Like his last name, though. Going to go to the Chiefs All-American Cracked Ice. 3 of 7. KC leading the way. The Chiefs have 4 autographs. Next up, Damian Pierce, my guy, taking it to the house. Purple, going to go to the Texans. Houston, Nick. 12 of 15. So what if the National was in like Hawaii? You guys going to go there then? Because that's way farther away. Houston, where you at? Interesting. I thought they already got a hit.
They did. Nick, right on number 7 left.
Oh, okay. I thought they had a hit. I was looking. Nicholas. All right. Still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10 spots looking for their first hit. Let's get some of them. David Ojabo going to go to the Ravens. At Baltimore. 20 of 30. Adam and I are going to Hawaii, too. We'll talk about that next year. All right. Ja'Cory Brooks. I am stumped. Ja'Cory Brooks. Oh, yeah. The pretzel is making me thirsty was a Seinfeld reference, man. Gold star for Michael. Of course it was a Seinfeld reference. Ja'Cory Brooks. It's a great show. It's the greatest show of all time, perhaps. Alabama Slamma. NIL. Cameron Rising. George's guy. Cameron Rising. How do you feel about him, George?
Rising is always good.
Okay. I'll hand that over to you and not be touching it when I hand it to you. Cameron Rising. Quarterback for the Utah Utes. The old Utes. All right, this is a man that left LSU. I don't blame him. Taking it to the house. This is the Lightning parallel. I love the look of that. Corey Kiner. What could be finer than a Corey Kiner? He plays for the Cincinnati Bearcats. 2 of 4. NIL. We got Derek Stingley, also from LSU. This is going to go to the Texans. Third hit for Houston. Oh, I'm driving. I might drive to Hawaii. How about that? Texans, third hit. By a pontoon boat. Zay Flowers. This is the gold parallel. Still 101. Uno de uno. Zay Flowers. Boom. I think he was NIL. There are like 5 101s in our NIL pile. Yeah, Boston College. Good luck on that. And Hendon Hooker. This is a big one. It's the first one of his autos we've gotten in 2 cases. So that's going to be NIL as well. Got hurt last year. Arguably, that guy's going to end up being a really high draft pick, I think. So. And we end out with Treylon Burks for the Titans. Very nice 101. Crystal Lightning. The lightning bolts in the background. Kind of hard to see. Tennessee. Titans, second hit. Daniel. All right, that was it. We have a lot of cards to assign here. So bear with us. This does take a little bit of time. All right, there is, look at this thing. There's our stack. And let me show the spreadsheet. So here's the teams that are hitless. We're going to fill them up first. So we want to assign one autograph per hitless team. If you're not highlighted, that means you are one of those teams. And if you have number out by your team, it shows how many hits you got. We really spread this out pretty evenly. The Ravens and Chiefs with 4 each. Leading the way so far. So let's go over to random.org. I'm going to have George read off to me those hitless spots. Go ahead.
Bears, Bucks, Vikings, Seahawks, Broncos, 49ers, Patriots, Cardinals, Bengals, Dolphins. That is all.
That's it. All right, guys. We're going to randomize these 7 times. That's what we do on Wednesdays. And then that is going to be the order. We're going to go right down the list and right down the stack. 1 autograph each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 on the hitless spots. 7 times. We're going to start out with the Seahawks. Seahawks down to Denver. And then I'm going to go over and highlight all the teams now have a hit. So I'm going to highlight those. All right. So everyone on the board with an auto. Let's go review what you got here. That's the important part. We'll label these as we go. And a little bit slower process, but we like doing the break this way. Tanner McKee is the Seahawks. George, Tanner McKee, quarterback. Number to 20. Oh, we want to see Shannon at the National. You couldn't make it last time we were there. Don't you live in Rosemont?
Yes.
You do?
No, she does.
Oh, you're a creeper. You're a stalker.
She was saying it on the chat.
Okay.
Jeez.
Trayshawn Holden going to go to the Niners, San Francisco. 20 of 20. Trayshawn Holden is 20/20, just like hindsight. Miami Dolphins, Troy Franklin taking it to the house. Little referee man. 14 of 15. Bengals next up. Cincinnati Bengals. Tyler Van Dyke. 7 of 30. Arizona Cardinals going to get the Xavier Hutchinson orange crystal. George knows my address by heart, says Shannon. Told you. 17 of 20. Viking cry time. Malachi Nelson, orange crystal. Carly, you sure do have a lot of friends you're mentioning. Carly has friends. Did you know that?
I'm sure she does.
They're all cops, too. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. She knew she would need them someday, so she befriended all the law enforcement. Tampa Bay Bucks on this one, George. It's going to be Evan Stewart, rising stock. That's probably true, Nate. George relocated without me knowing. You got Buccaneers on that, George?
I got Bucks on Stewart.
Bucks on Stewart. Can't beat that. Bears, next up, Chicago. Got my Bears hat on. Kind of got a little orange Bears color here. Caleb Williams, Heisman Trophy winner. 5 of 20. New England Patriots. Patriots getting the 1/1 gold Travion Henderson. This guy's going to be a beast when he gets into the league. I like it. I like it a lot. Patriots on that one, George.
Got it.
And we end out with the Broncos, filling up our hitless spots. Denver Broncos, Amika Egbuka. Kazoom type. Denver Broncos. Number to 25. All right, so let me get a count here. It's kind of hard to count with all the slabs. All right.
1, a 2, a 3, a 4.
Yeah, let's not do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's the top of the stack. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So a lot of autographs. If you're in the top 26 on the next random, you're going to get an additional auto. We're going to go right down the list. Everybody with a shot now. Everyone has an autograph in the break. We're spreading out the peanut butter. All right, let me grab all the teams here. Bears down to the Dolphins. Looks like looking for the top 26 unless I counted wrong. Open up a new random. And here we go. 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, here's our list. The Giants will start us out down to the Saints there. So I believe the cutoff, the last team will be the Bills. And we'll go down the list and confirm that, but I think the Bills are going to be the last one. 7 times. All right, we're going to start out with the New York Giants, and they're going to get a 1/1 Tanner McKee slabbed card, Giants.
Are you highlighting these or am I highlighting these?
I will highlight them. Giants. All right, and that is going to be the third hit for Nick. Next up, Packers. Green Bay with the Keelan Robinson. Carly's growing weeds in her yard that weekend. Green Bay Packers. Nicholas, third hit. Jets. New York Jets had a nice break. Here is a Rocco Becht. Keep your quarterback rookie autos. Oh, you're washing your hair? Your dog ate your homework? You know she's not washing her hair, you know what I mean? Commanders. George looked at me funny when I said that. Commanders, Jaden Reed. Taking it to the house. This insert named after Carly. Taking it to the house. Just staying at the house. Commanders, fourth hit for Ryan. The Bears. Chicago. Travis Dye taking it to the house as well. Yep, just me and you, Shannon. Just me and you. Chicago Bears. Second hit for Ray. There you go, buddy. Ray was hitless. Now he has 2 autos. The Detroit Lions up next. You ain't lying. Xavier Worthy. $25 of 30. Xavier Worthy. Second hit for Nick. Jacksonville Jaguars. Jaguars, Aiden O'Connell. Don't call me Neil O'Donnell. Jacksonville. Second hit for Nick. Panthers, next up. Carolina. Zay Flowers. We've got some serious Zay Flowers in this stack. There you go, Panthers, numbered 7 of 7. Carolina, second hit for Nick. Bengals, strike again. Cincinnati Bengals are going to be Ty Simpson in Bengals orange with his long socks. I had a chart. That's how I counted that high. I had a chart. Bengals, where are you? Where are you?
Cincinnati.
Bengals. That was funny. Nicholas. And Ravens, nevermore. Ravens, I'm very jealous. What a break for Baltimore. This is probably the best looking card we've gotten. Malachi Nelson. Prismatic gold circles. 101. Quote the Ravens, Nick. Nick is now in the lead. 5 hits for the Ravens. And another team that did really well, the Chiefs. Next up, Quinn Ewers, big quarterback. Oh, I'll bring it up in the conference call, Carly. It might be a guy's weekend. Right, George?
Could be.
We won't go to any places without talking about it on the conference call first. Just the guys talking about it. 5th hit for the Chiefs. There you go, and that was Nick. Next up is going to be the Eagles. Chiefs then Eagles, the Super Bowl teams. Donnie Mitchell.
Joni Mitchell?
Yeah, Joni Mitchell. Huh. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, right?
I'm sure.
3rd hit for Philly. Buccaneers up next, Tampa. Oh, I'm jealous. I love these die cuts. Quinn Ewers, Honor Guard. Whoever designed this card should get a raise. I love it. Honor Guard, Quinn Ewers, Buccaneers. 2nd hit for Andrew. That'll work. Tennessee Titans getting their 3rd hit. Malik Cunningham, quarterback.
Titans?
Yes.
Thank you.
Tennessee Titans. Daniel.
Why is it on tape one?
Seattle Sea Chickens getting the Sam Heward from the long line of Hewards. Been quarterbacks since the 1700s. The Hewards. There you go, Seattle. And Nicholas, 2nd hit. Niners. Did I catch a Niner in there? Jahmyr Gibbs. Redemption. San Francisco. Niners. Carly does celebrate her birthday more than anyone else. Like, celebrates it when it's not even her birthday. Niners 2nd hit for Nick. And then the Cowboys next up. Getting a 1-of-1 printing plate auto. Nothing wrong with that. That is the C.J. Williams. Dallas. The Cowboys are going to be Nick. Travis Dye, 101, back-to-back 101. Rising Stock is going to go to, I didn't have my list up. Viking Cry time. Minnesota. Nick getting back-to-back 101s. Of course, Nick has 21 spots in the break, guys. Jaden DeLora is going to go to the Raiders. Las Vegas Raiders. Number to 10. Raiders 2nd hit for Nick. Nick on fire on these last few. The Indianapolis Colts are going to get a Jalen Cropper, one of Carly's friends. Jalen Cropper. Is it actually going to be Adam's birthday when you guys go to Vegas? Or is it going to be a made-up birthday? Colts on that one, George?
Yep. Croppa.
Next up, Zona, Arizona. Spencer Rattler, quarterback. Gotta love the Viking cry. Cardinals. Second hit for guess who? Nick. Denver Broncos. Let's ride. Let's ride around on Ja'Cory Brooks. He used to go to Vegas for his birthday. Well, that's not fair. Denver Broncos. Second hit for Nick. Cleveland Brownies next up. Cleveland Brownies. It's going to be the All-American Cameron Rising. Sorry, George, can't keep this one. You used to be a Heward, then you got married. Were you a quarterback? 10 of 20. I just want to know if you were a quarterback. Third hit for Derek and the Browns. Pittsburgh Steelers. Corey Kiner. Heading over to the Steelers. Taking it to the house. Lightning parallel. 2 of 4. You should let Adam go to any establishment he wants to go to in Vegas for his birthday. My hat's disappearing right here. That's weird. You should let him go to any establishment. LA Chargers getting the 1 of 1 Zay Flowers Gold.
Okay.
1 of 1 gold. Going to go to the Chargers. I lost George.
No.
LA Chargers, second hit for Nick. And we're going to end out with the Buffalo Bills. Big Tatanka. Hang on to this one. Hendon Hooker autograph. That is a crystal orange. Keep your quarterback rookie autos. 5 of 20. Oh, I'll discuss that with him at the conference call, Carly. I'll let him know. That was the Buffalo Bills and Brian working on his lats. Good auto there, buddy. Here's our final list. We'll show this before we stop the video here. Final list. You can see here multiple autographs all the way down here. We only had 3 spots. The double team spot, the Patriots, and the Rams are the only teams that got 1 auto. Everyone else got multiple autos. We do have 1 more case of this in stock. We're breaking it Monday. It's on the website. Grab your spots. And I'll let you guys know what Adam's going to do for his birthday after he informs me. Hit that thumbs up button. Help out our channel. We really appreciate it. We'll be back in about 10 minutes with our next break, Prism Football.